Hey everyone, welcome back to the Obsidian Empire. So right now I'm just going to show you what my rebel stuff looks like. I put some of my microfighters and some other things under here. So to support this part. So the droid echoes are now outside. These people are Queen's guards or Princess guards or whatever, royal guards. She's right now in here talking to a guard and a Cloud City guard, or with them standing outside. This is the head guard right here, the captain. Now, not much has changed in here. That's changed around. Maybe some plants have been removed, some weapons. Droid echoes and other battle droids have been removed as well and put out here. Well, out here. But I'm going to show you that. So these guys are right now guarding the front. Now we move to the final trench that the Imperials would have to penetrate. Well, get through, anyway. Oh, no! I just realized I forgot a lining so these guys get over there. Alright, I'll do that in a bit. Yeah, I'll do that in a bit. So, this trench line here has two jetpacks going through it. I included this guy and this guy who are like some sort of galactic space police. I want to get my brother's blue ones and the green one somewhere. So, I want to include them. The Gungans were also taken outside because they're going outside to fight, give some cover for retreating forces. This girl right here, she is a captain for these three space police guys. So they're all getting ready to fight. These police are with the princess, so they are here to guard and serve. These are loyal police that are with the royal guards, which are 6 as of now. With some mixed weaponry, mostly standard, but 2 have other weapons. There's one of the there is one of the captains or squad leaders, really, for the commandos. So he is commando's a squad leader. We have some rebels here along the wall. Some nice, a big ammo stash for the troops around here, because they need to last the longest. A medic here to help everyone out. R2 retreating. And also Han Solo right there, just for general on the planes to report to Admiral Akbar and Radis and Syndulla. So along the trenches, along this kind of trench, we have this guy here holding a nice machine gun for range. This clone is also holding a gun for range, as is this guy. His battle droid is holding a gun for mid-range. He's positioned weird, I know, but I really do have to fix him. I think that's a little better. Yeah, that's definitely a little better. This guy here has a rocket launcher. This guy, this spy guy, has a regular gun. I took 2 of them as well, because I have 2. So, and I took their backpacks off a while back. I don't know what happened to them, but I took them off regardless. This clone trooper here was actually on the back of the ATRT, which is now over there. We're going to get to that in a second. But he's holding a regular E10, E9 Clone Wars blaster. Another rocket launcher guy. Another battle droid. Another range and another clone holding a blaster. Now to get over here, we have... Oh, first let's start in the back. We've got this repair droid to take care of this tank. And this guy here, this commando droid, is here just to give some hand-to-hand combat support for retreating. We've got this alien, this guy with his double guns, this medic, and this clone over here with his double guns, supporting everyone here, and this battle droid commander, who is the commander of all of these forces, just making sure everyone's doing their job. He's one of the officers around here. There's another one of the officers. He's on the machine gun that is attached to the tank at the moment. because the tank is only useful for air support, for ground to air support, so they wanted to make it a little more useful for ground to ground support. We've also got several repair droids around the area, just making sure everything stays in condition. These 2 Jedi are still here guarding this tank because it's a really important, it's really necessary to protect it from things like this TIE Defender. So, that's there. These 2 little tanks are here as well with this little, no, sorry, not little, this officer from a Hoth battle pack from a while back. So, that's the officer, as he was labeled. So, this is aiming up currently at that, and so is this. You only just get a nice little view of that. They're aiming right for it, they should be. That's really tall. Up in the air, we've got 2 ships coming to intercept. This ship was modified in the back with a nice little engine because it only had 2 small ones, so I just gave it a big one for extra boost and support. I tiled and graded it up on both sides up here, and gave it these 2 cannons for firing backwards, as well as both of these missiles, which one can fire backwards and one can fire forwards. Should be at firepower, hopefully along with this Vulture droid's firepower, should be enough to take out that TIE Defender. Hopefully for the Rebel Alliance. I mean, it's going to be close. It got a lot of firepower pointing at that. I mean, 1, 2, 3 tanks, 2 ships going to intercept, and some other things. So, up front here, we've got a girl with a gunner, a civilian, but the civilians and stuff have been trained by the clone defectors, who have a lot of military and fighting experience. Ten Num, who's on the wall as well because he doesn't have a ship right now. A regular civilian manning a turret right under that little turret, so that's going to give some extra firepower to that area. By the way, these turrets over here are really only for support in case the Empire breaches these lines over here, which they can't do from out here, so they're going to have to go through here, take this line, and then they can chase the rebels even better, because it has kind of that kind of little area. Now we have a pilot with a nice little rifle. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a scared face like this guy here, so I kind of had to keep his serious look on. But he's got some ammo next to him, which is also going to go to that ATRT, which has 3 blasters on it. So maybe someone's going to need, someone's probably going to run out or something, and they're going to need that. So he's laying down some cover fire as well onto some infantry or something. A civilian with a bowcaster must be a very strong civilian. This officer here, he's another ground officer, manning a little turret. He's always been manning that turret, just needs to be made a little bit shorter. You know, instead of 2, it's 1.5, or 1 and 2, 1 and 2/3. Yeah. Another civilian manning a turret. Sorry, not a clone. These are Old Republic guys. Excuse me for a second. Sorry, guys, I just really needed a drink. So, these are Old Republic guys, this guy and the other one back here. They are very valuable. And this one here is operating a little machine gun type thing. Another one of the spies operating one of the same guns. They've got some night vision. This battle is taking place at night. This clone, that's actually that can also be the back to that, is operating a nice little rifle. The driver to that tank, it's currently buried in. The driver has nothing to do, so he's just going to stand there giving that some fire. If I lift up the mask and put him up, he's actually one of the 2 regulars that came in, as well as that officer. The other regular is right now currently in one of the transports. I'll fix him later. His thing came off. You know what? Just give me a second right now. Let's see. Turn the light on. Check. So I'm going to need to get 1 and 2 in the holes. This is very hard. But I did it in record time. For me, anyway. Oh! Oh, crud. The Vulture droid just got knocked down and screwed a lot of things up. Luckily, it wasn't nearly as much as the other ship did the other day when I was just trying to get the engine on. You have no idea how long that took me. And it should have taken less time. Fix the Jedi. Fix the tank pointing. Fix the AT-RT. Alright, it's ready. Alright. So, and also this driver here is an officer. So, officers manning guns are not impractical at all during battle. We have Shiru Emway with his little gun and some hand-to-hand combat support. I'm actually thinking to move him over to the other side for some hand-to-hand combat support on that side, but I don't want to, because he just looks good around here. This guy right here is manning his gun, this civilian and this clone as well, this shiny. Jeez, why do I need so much water while talking? Now, this area is a little bit more open. As you can see, this hover tank, before it was downed by the Jedi that are over here now, was able to crack open a hole in the wall, killing 4 rebels, disarming the turret manor, killing the turret, and dismembering a female torso and legs, unfortunately. But this little droid here, I added him some missiles. He's going to be firing them to the TIE Defender. Also, this missile launcher and this guy over here. This guy, and that droid are also helping provide ammo for them, so they should be able to get some shots off and hopefully take it out. This medic is just trying to check the dead, make sure they're dead, and not just really badly injured. This guy here is trying to charge in, takes out some stormtroopers possibly. This guy here was one of the guys that was supposed to be trying to spot Imperials, but he's just trying to get out of the way from the TIE Defender that's coming in. And the 2 super battle droids here are going to charge the center and try to clear it out of Imperial troops that are coming in, with 2 jetpacks also in the air here, just for support. On this wall here, I'm not going to go through everything, but you can see it for yourself. Yes, a clone or a royal guardsman defected, which is actually a kind of a blow to the Empire, and is major support for the rebellion. Naboo starfighter pilot, civilian, Wookiee civilian, third one. Well, 4th if you count this guy up here, who I'm going to get to. ARF, civilian, clone, officer. So they are just trying to secure the front area here. There are 2 lightsaber battles going on. 2 speeder bikes have been taken out, so right now, it's kind of a tie with the rebels leading, but not for long. See, if the TIE Defender crashes, it's going to crash into this side of the wall, taking out just about everyone there. So, or maybe some people went back here. But the tank is offline. 2 speeder bikes for the Empire are out of commission, with 2 others on the way. 2 lightsaber battles are going on, and it's 4v4, turret and wall versus 2 speeder bikes and 1 hover tank taken out. But that's not actually all that bad for the rebellion or the Empire. It's kind of even right now because the TIE Defender, as I said, is coming in. We've also got a medic and an officer around here trying to take cover by the downed tank. And you can see this guy was taken out trying to get out of the tank, and this guy was just taken out. He had no way to escape. Just shot. Because the Jedi kind of ripped it open. Alright. Now to go to here. Now we have this dropship flying alongside this ATDP for cover. They're going to deliver some support to these troops over here that are currently taking a lot of fire, as well as these 2 speeder bikes. These 2 little shadow guards are with these 2 royal guards in Thrawn, because they're protecting him, but they're trying to shoot up here. This is the second front of the battle at all these troops, and all the Empire's troops are just exiting and coming out and taking off. So that's exciting. Is there a stormtrooper there? There's a stormtrooper there, right? Yeah, there is. Yep, there is. Okay, good. And then you've got these Death Troopers also shooting at all these Jedi, but the only one they're probably going to be able... The only ones they're probably going to be able to kill are him, Buzz Lightyear, Qui-Gon, and this Consular. Because they're the only ones really in range. You're probably going to die. You're probably going to be taken out by Buzz. You're probably going to die. Inquisitor, probably going to die. You two, probably going to die. Hard to say. But I think Maul and this guy versus Kuhn, and then this guy here as well, Kuhn's dead. So, it's really kind of an even fight there. I tried to make it like that. But, obviously, the Empire has a little more bounty hunter support. And this TIE Interceptor is coming in back here as well. So, I would expect that to try to not fire on the transport with troops still on the side of it. Now, further back, really far back, actually. This isn't, like, right in back here. No, this is really far back at the Imperial base camp. Let me just get a chair very quickly. Put y'all down. That works. Alright, we got a chair. Pants pull up. And... So, going up. We have these rebels going for the transport. They landed a small advance force to take out any defenses around the transport, and they were able to do so. No casualties on either side, thank goodness. The Imperial captured men are currently a shock trooper and a stormtrooper, which are talking. The stormtrooper was operating this walker, but was apprehended because the walker was decommissioned by the Jedi. If you couldn't have already guessed. The legs were chopped off. One of the blasters was chopped off. It just went down. This droid was also apprehended, as well as 2 TIE fighter pilots. One of them being a TIE Striker pilot, which is this one over here. If you can spot it. Spot the markings. They are ones to pilot the transport. The officer and his technician, which were up here, trying to relay commands to Thrawn and Tarkin. Tarkin, which is in here. So. Oh, by the way, I don't think I've mentioned this in this video. Look at all the troops that are in there. They're just going to come out and swarm the rebels. But the rebels are probably going to swarm them. Oh, no, no. Alright, at least it was only 2. I was only doing it with one hand. And I'm actually getting it pretty tiled up. 1x2 and a 2x4. And then some studs, and it's actually pretty okay. Pretty good. There you go, that's good. So, these guys are being held captive right now at gunpoint by 3 civilians, Chewie and Sabine. 2 civilians with rocket launchers and 2 Jedi are guarding the Phantom, the new Phantom, which has R2 and a U-Wing pilot inside. Well, these forces, a man with hand-to-hand combat, a pilot, and 3 snipers and a medic and chopper are going to try and get inside and operate the transport so that they can evacuate any rebel forces that remain on the ground by the time they have it. The Imperial weapons are over here. A thermal detonator, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blasters. Let me just make sure that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And the thermal detonator, as well as this little special blaster here, the one without the hole in it by the thermal detonator, belongs to the shock trooper. So all in all, I'm very happy with this now. I wish this could... the thing I wish for, actually, is... showing you my room, is for this part here to be elevated so that the rebels are actually shooting up instead of down. Like the ground is kind of up here-ish, where my finger is on this 1x4. It's kind of up here, and the rebels have literally entrenched themselves and are shooting down Imperials. But that is not the case. Right now we have 3 fronts. One front is already finished. The other 2 soon to be. And with the winner of this front, I think, will have a much bigger advantage at this front. The way this scenario is designed, however, is the rebels are supposed to lose. And they are supposed to lose a lot. Like, they are going to lose their entire hangar, this entire base, this command center, those 3 medical back-to-tank pods, some weapons, lots of men, all the battle droids, most of their vehicles. Without the transport and the Ghost, that's the only evacuation ships they have right now. They cannot fit anything into the A-Wing, the Naboo Starfighter. What else do I have in there? I'm just trying to get a flash in the light. The Phantom, maybe they can fit stuff into there. Both Phantoms, yeah. Excuse me. But they're going to the way this is designed, it's a victory for the Empire, but they are not going to get to capture the Princess or any of her guardsmen or police forces that went with her. But they will take the rebel base and kill some traitorous clones. With 3 over here, at least. Destroy some battle droids that are supposed to be decommissioned. Deactivate some rebel vehicles, which is a very huge win. I cannot emphasize how big of a win that is for the Empire. This is supposed to be an Imperial win, but a rebel escape. Like, all these guys here, they're gonna escape. Well, most of them. Like, anyone that doesn't go to battle is certain to escape. The way I see it is the Empire is going to quickly get out their forces. This is going to be over. Any survivors are going to just retreat back to here and hopefully on cover fire so that this wall can retreat to this wall. And then this wall is going to retreat over to this wall and try to hold all the Imperial forces just back. That is how this battle is going to go. TIE Defender is going to be destroyed. TIE Interceptor, probably. Or TIE Advance prototype. This is probably going to be destroyed. The dropship, more than likely. The speeder bikes, probably. But they will gain some speeder bikes or something. You know, captured rebel vehicles. And this is in the midst of night, so the black does make sense. The black paint job. So that it can't be seen by any rebel forces that are over here, so they can't really shoot it without light. Yeah, that's how this battle is supposed to go. The rebellion, anyone that's here, I'm saying here, back is definite to survive. Maybe some people from up here, and then some people from over here also. Vulture Droid is going to have to be destroyed, as it does not have a hyperdrive and cannot go into hyperspace. So it's either that, or it will remain with these other droids that are here in this tank, which have all entrenched themselves into here. They cannot currently move around, but they are entrenched in a strategic position, because the Empire has to come from that way, as behind there is just open space. They have to land transport upon transport upon transport, break through there, or get into the rebel base itself, in which case they'll probably entrench themselves into here and leave themselves wide open. That would have been a better strategy, but the dropship's already over there, and it's going to drop off some troops. That is it for the Obsidian Empire today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you like large videos like this, with my Legos just being used for gosh darn sake. And I haven't done anything big like this. This took me like a weekend in time, and I made some adjustments to it over time. But overall, I think that it looks very good. There are some wishes that I have that would make it even better. But otherwise, I love it. Please do leave a like. It would really support the channel. It's not like I'm earning any money off of this until I get some subscribers. But please subscribe as well if you're watching this. Anyway, that's enough of my rambling on with this video. I'm going to end it here. Obsidian Empire out. Peace out.